That's one way to start.
It's because it's episode 46.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does that make sense now?
Touche.
Yeah.
My bad. I'm sorry
Yeah.
I haven't said anything.
Hey, but dude, website looks awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I tried.
I did absolutely nothing
Nope.
on it.
I did absolutely everything.
You did absolutely all of it.
And I still don't like it.
You don't like it? No. What's wrong with it now?
I don't like it. I just want to fix everything.
Oh god, it's way better than the last one.
Yeah, well, I do them both, and
The last one was thrown together
really
just-
quick.
Yeah, just to have something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then this one is better.
But it's a lot better. We have event calendars there. We have content there. I want to put up what podcasts we all listen to on there also, so people can check out other awesome
Totally.
podcasts. Because I listen to a fuck ton of podcasts.
Yeah, I don't so much. I'm a video caster more so.
Yeah, that's cool. But members section on the website, I saw that. What the fuck?
Yeah, what is that all about? I wonder why I put that there.
Yeah, why did you put that
That's
there?
really weird. And why am I asking you about it if it's on there? I mean, because I'm the one that did it.
you did it, so what's up with this members thing?
Well,
Do they get a jacket?
they
Members only jacket?
They should. I mean, I'd give them one if they had it.
I want a members only jacket. I've never had one.
If we would have gotten our Kickstarter successfully funded,
We would have had
we
them.
would have had jackets for y'all.
We totally would have.
Well, as I wrote on the members website
Yeah.
section, it isn't cheap to provide you with free podcasts every week. So please consider helping us provide you with new content every week by becoming a member of Whichside Podcast and gain access to bonus content and free shit every month.
Free motherfucking shit every month.
And what's some of that free shit that we have?
Right now, you can get Donald Wild's book, The Vegan Diet Meal Plan. Woo! For free.
For free?
For totally free. Plus, we're making stickers. You'll get those for free.
Yeah, everyone will get stickers.
Yeah. We'll get out
And
stickers.
not to mention bonus content.
Yep.
You'll hear bloopers that you probably don't care about, and
All the
actual
outtakes that we do.
and actual content too that we're
Yes.
going to be providing.
Actual stuff.
And we're gonna try
Like,
to get
I'm thinking about making a video cast just for members.
sweet. That'd
Yeah.
be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like video casts,
Yeah, they're a lot of fun.
and
We can create... Oh, sorry.
I was thinking we're trying to maybe get our intern to do some exclusive content as well
Yes. Martin, get on that shit.
after school.
We haven't even talked to him about it yet.
Do your school first,
Do your school.
and then
Ask
get on
your
that
mother
shit.
what she needs done around the house.
Ask me if I want anything.
Bring me some tea.
Just kidding. Martin's awesome,
He is.
and they found the phone. So good job beating up all those people.
Yeah. So thank you for doing that. It worked.
It worked.
Yeah, but here's the reality of it. We can get 4% of our listeners to become members of the website. Not only could we fund this podcast, but we could fund future ventures for anyone who wants to create content that would allow people who want to create anything to give them the resources to do that. We would help with those resources. That's what that money is for.
What's our membership fee?
$5 a month or $50 a year. So the awesome thing about doing the yearly, I know it's fucking $50. Like that's
Yeah.
a huge
It's
chunk
a lot of
just to
money.
like throw out at once. But you know, you don't have to take out all the processing fees each time. So
Yeah.
you know, it really, really adds up a lot. And it's so fucking helpful.
It
oh
really
my god,
is.
it's so helpful. But yeah, basically every member we get at a yearly rate will be able to create one new podcast
Totally.
completely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you want to hear one new podcast by somebody, become a yearly member.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Because we are going to expand our network.
Yes.
It's all obviously collective based, and we have a lot of content that we don't have means of providing. And so that's the issue right now.
Yep. So stay tuned for that. Well, don't stay tuned for that. Fucking become a member and get the free stuff, and you can hear the awesome shit we cut out and all the new content we create just for you guys.
And I probably shouldn't say it, but if you don't have the means but you want to help out, talk to us.
Drop me a line.
Yeah.
Talk to Martin. Martin the intern at whichsidepodcast.com.
Yes. Martin doesn't know anything about this.
He knows nothing about this.
Just start getting emails and be like, what the fuck, guys?
Guys, what am I supposed to fucking do with this?
Sorry, Martin. Much love.
Okay. Yeah, enjoy this episode of Jordan Goodness.
And Jeremy Goodness.
Sure. I need to not drink so much tea. I've cut back a lot, though.
Yeah.
I'm giving myself 1 cup of black a day.
Yeah.
I am drinking some oolong, though, and it is pretty late.
I'm doing a no soda thing for at least a month.
Well, I haven't had soda since we talked to Donna, except last night we had root beer floats.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, that's always good to have.
Yeah, you gotta make exceptions.
Yeah, we had root beer floats the other day,
Plus, I've actually had fruit every fucking day.
Sweet.
God, that is so weird. I ate a pear. I don't think I've ever had a pear before.
Fruit's good.
It was mushy.
Not
mushy like gross. It was just they're soft.
Last night, we went grocery shopping the other day, and Gardein had like a whole bunch of their shit on sale. It was like $3 a bag instead of $5 a bag or whatever.
Yeah.
And so I bought like 5 bags, and maybe it was a little more than that, but still, I would use some beef tips to make this stir fry kind of burrito thing.
Mm-hmm.
Then I deep fried both sides of I pan fried both sides of the burrito. It's totally not healthy. And then we had leftover rice and stuff, and I put it on the side. And so 2 pan fried burritos that are like probably huge.
Yeah.
So that was terrible. And then this morning, I woke up early and I made tofu scramble and hash browns, and that was very filling. And then I had a hamburger, grilled cheese. Oh, not grilled cheese. What are they called? Cheeseburger. I'm vegan. I can't tell what those things are called anymore.
Wow.
With
it's
tater
a sad
tots.
day when I'm eating way healthier than you.
I know.
I woke up, I had an apple and a protein bar for breakfast.
You did have pizza tonight.
I did. I had pizza tonight.
So that's a little bit.
But that's the shit, man.
Yeah.
I love that stuff.
And this is all vegan, in case you don't pay any fucking attention.
Got vegan cheese, pizza.
Yeah.
Delivered. I didn't have to make that shit.
Good for you.
Yeah.
That's always fun.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
The guy who came and delivered it, his name was Dave. He's like, "Oh, you got the vegan cheese. Let me double check for you."
And then he's like, "Oh, this house. I remember this house. You didn't tip me."
No. And I did. That wasn't my fault, by the way.
That's fine.
But I did tip him, of course.
Good.
Yeah, I'm not a dick.
Neither's Mari.
No, I wasn't referring to Mari as being a dick. That was just
mistake.
A cultural mistake.
She'll listen to this and be mad at me.
She'd be mad that I said it was a cultural mistake.
Yeah.
She'd be
like, "No, we fucking tip servers. I just didn't
think about it." Yeah.
Okay. Anyway.
So
speaking of Mari, I got all the invitations done.
Yeah, I was just going to ask how the wedding's coming along.
80, 89.
Except no caterer.
No, our caterer dropped.
3, right?
Yeah, we have vegans just
God.
we I think a lot of times we're like, oh yeah, totally. Wait, no, this is serious shit. Oh shit. Oh no. Whoops.
Yeah. I'm gonna call around tomorrow for you guys, see if
Thank
I can
you.
find something.
Yeah, it'll be good.
Yeah, we'll get it. We'll get it.
Times.
You'll get it fine. And if you don't have food, fuck the people. They already bought your present when they show up. They don't know. They're not gonna take it back.
Some might.
Right?
I would.
Which
one's
have
mine?
Food.
That's
I'm
fucked
taking
up.
this back.
At least they could do is feed me, for fuck's sake.
I've never been to a wedding and expected food only because I'm vegan.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, like,
Or cake or anything.
yeah.
You just go and you're like, oh fuck, here's some chips I could stack on. It's, I don't know. Weddings are stupid expensive, and like thinking about it again, like we just had to really rush ours, and I'm totally gonna be happy with it and everything, but with the visa stuff, it was just you had to do it. We did it in like 60 days, and so yeah, that's a quick time to plan a wedding.
So did we, though. We did it that quick.
Did you?
Yeah. We got, I think we had about 90 days.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we did it pretty
it's
quick.
tough.
It is. It's way tough.
But if we were to like do it again, if we could have done it like in the summer
Mm-hmm.
as opposed to in October, we'd probably have done it outside somewhere.
Is this one not going to be outside?
Well, it's going to be outside, but it's outside at a venue
Yeah.
because we have to also have the chance of
So
if something happens, we can totally move in.
So Chuck and Bricks is going to marry you guys?
Chuck a brick.
Chuck a Brick
Yeah.
is going to be your efficient?
Yep.
From
From the Church of Dudism.
Dudeism?
No, sorry, the Church of Latter-day Dudes,
Church of Latter-day Dudes.
also known as Dudism.
That's awesome.
It's based off the theory of the Big Lebowski.
Oh, is it that part of that thing? Oh, the dude. Okay, I get
The
it.
dude.
The dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Dudism.
That's dudeism.
It's gonna be great.
Oh God.
Exactly.
The
dude.
Well, I was just say they should be at your band also at the wedding.
We're not having any dancing or anything.
Yeah, he should just crash it and be like, "Fuck this, punk! Here we go."
I was talking to him about how we're gonna do like the whatever the not the vows but what his thing.
Like what he says.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so
Does the dude church have like set things that they say?
yeah, they do.
Yeah.
They have some things. But they're mainly things about
Quotes from the movie.
yeah, it's like whenever anyone has a question, they quote some quote from the movie, like that kind of thing, you know.
That's awesome.
And so, but as far as the vows go, I was like, he's like, I'll say whatever you want me to say, and I was like, can you say from the power invested in you by the holy invisible pink unicorn? And then I'm like, let me rethink this. Everyone that's going to be at my ceremony is going to be my family. That's it. And
Am I going to be the only atheist there?
oh, Ian's going to,
Ian will be there.
yeah.
Yeah.
And so it's just funny. But Ian, I don't know if Ian really even identifies as an atheist.
No,
so.
I think he identifies more as agnostic when I
Yeah.
talk to him.
Totally.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, he would find it humorous still. I just rethought it, and Mari's like, please don't.
Please don't.
And I was like, what if he said like the FSM, like by the power invested in me by the FSM, the Flying Spaghetti Monster, but just abbreviate it.
But don't the religious ones,
IPU.
don't they have to say by the power invested in me by the state of Utah?
They actually don't have to say anything.
I know, but isn't that what they normally say?
Yeah.
They don't say like, it's not
Or
like,
by the power invested in me by the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, the God, or whatever, you know, whatever they say. It's whatever, but ours is going to be very, very like open. It's like we're gonna.
Are you guys going to share vows? Are you going to say your own vows?
Yeah, we're gonna say our own vows.
Have you written your own?
I've started.
Yeah, what are you going to say? Could be a little spoiler.
I'm
We decided not to, by the way. I don't know if you remember.
gonna say you're hot.
They're like, do you guys want to write your own vows? I'm like, fuck, no.
I'll do
Absolutely
it.
not.
I'm gonna do it. It's fine. But with him, with what we're actually gonna say though, we're going to be very open about like the idea of marriage in general and stuff like that. Because
Mm-hmm.
even though I'm not gonna be a complete asshole about things, like
Just
how I thought.
80%.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the concept of marriage and blah 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 blah, and what is identified as marriage by the state. That kind of
This is an outdated practice. We only have to do blah 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 because of the imaginary lines that separate people and
maybe not that extreme, but pretty close. Yeah.
Why not? That's awesome.
Yeah, we have it pretty written out. Chuck has some things written down, and he's totally, besides being a reverend and everything, he's totally willing to accommodate us.
Speaking of God and everything, I have a counterpart that I work with in India, and he was telling me that Krishna is his favorite god, and we started talking more, and he doesn't believe in God. He just likes studying the god Krishna.
Yeah.
We started talking, and he came out, and he's like, oh yeah, my favorite author is Colin Ward.
You're like, wait, what?
I'm like, wait, what? He's like, yeah, have you ever read the book, is it Anarchist Theory of Organization? He's like, it's my favorite book ever. And I'm like, wait a second. We started talking. The huge fucking anarchist.
The only Colin Ward that I've really read is the Brief Introduction.
I haven't read too much. I've read part of Anarchist. I think it's called Anarchist Theory of Organization. Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I read parts of it. But he's a huge modern day anarchist, so not going back far. And we started talking about it, and and he's like, oh, who do you look up for? Like, what kind of ideology you go for? I'm like, oh, are you familiar with Bakunin? He's like, oh yeah, founder of Collective Anarchism. Of course I am. Like,
yeah,
it was crazy.
That's awesome.
Like literally worlds apart. And what's it?
That was
another fucking hardcore anarchist in India.
Yeah, we were talking about possibly trying to get him on, but he doesn't have internet.
Doesn't have internet at home,
and so it would be an issue of we'd have to cover his costs to go to like a cafe or something, which I wouldn't imagine would be too expensive.
But then he has to be in a cafe, and who knows about the microphone?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it would be it'd probably take 2 or 3 hours to get 45 minutes of
if we could figure it out, it'd be great.
Yeah, it would be great.
It probably wouldn't cost us more than $30.
Probably 30 to 50.
Yeah. So, not that we have it now, but it'd be cool to talk to him.
It would. It'd be way cool to talk to him.
Let's see. I don't know. Oh, today I was working for a client, and I put a keylogger on their computer system, and it really weirded me out.
Make you feel scummy?
It did. Because then I had to like stop all the antivirus things from like erasing it. Every time I installed it, they'd erase it, and I'd be like, all right, so fucking da-da-da-da-da. And then I figured it. And then I was like, man, I feel like such a dick right now.
I'm going to have a keylogger on my computer as soon as my daughter gets a little older.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to hide it from her either.
Yeah, this one's totally hidden.
Because it's not going to be about trying to, monitor what she's doing and be able to like get her passwords or everything. It's not like that. Mm-hmm. It's just so she knows that it's being monitored, so she monitors herself, until she gets a little older, because she's really, really fucking young, and
yeah, the internet's a fucked up place,
and she looks up the weirdest shit on the internet. Like, we'll turn around, and she has pretty much free reign right now.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll turn around, and her favorite thing is YouTube, and she'll start watching YouTube videos, get 2 or 3 deep into some videos, and then it's some horrible fucking shit.
Yeah.
I
like how like when she was really into like Mario.
Yeah. Like, so she was watching like Mario videos of people playing Mario and like Mario
like tutorials. Let's plays of Mario.
Yeah.
And a lot of them are like, "Fuck you, Mario! Fuck!"
Yeah, it's like 4 guys.
Oh, there's our explicit rating.
Oh yeah, there's
my
bad. But yeah, there's been several times she'll be watching a video and you'll hear her say inappropriate and then stop it.
She's funny.
No, she's awesome about that stuff. She's it's not like she seeks it out or anything. It's just it's there. She knows it. She gets on without, moves on with life without it. But yeah, I'm totally gonna have a keylogger.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Like they've gotten pretty okay lately.
I don't really care about a keylogger so much
as the video capture.
Yeah, as the screen captures.
This
Yeah.
one, the one I did had one.
Most of them, well, that's the only things I've seen that do just screen caps like that are keyloggers also.
Yeah, they're
So
exactly.
so
It goes hand in hand.
yeah.
And they have ones now that will also do video as well. And you can set them so much. Like you could record the entire day if you wanted. I mean, it's going to take up a lot of space, but
Yeah.
like, yeah, it's kind of crazy. It just makes me feel scummy when I do it with it behind people's back.
Is it behind their backs though? Because like when I'm at work, I know they're monitoring everything.
Yeah, I mean, and yeah, being contract-based
I think
employees, they
you-
should be doing their job and not other things.
Yeah. So if you had an anarchist business and you were having problems, would you consider it?
No.
Like just bringing it up to everyone? Would you consider bringing it up to everyone? Say, hey, we should monitor everyone?
Well, yeah, I mean, I would never do it behind people's backs.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying do it behind people's backs. I'm just saying, do you think that'd be okay?
Yeah. I think approaching the topic would be fine. Because I think if you were to bring it up, someone would be like, no, I don't agree.
I don't agree. Why don't you agree, Johnny?
Because I like to look at porn
I like to look at
sometimes.
porn at work.
All right, so
but if I
will
had
you
my own
not do
business,
that anymore? And
I
then
really
it would be
wouldn't give
fine.
a shit about looking at porn at work.
No, I
wouldn't-
know.
I mean, as long as everything gets done what's been agreed upon by the group. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's all that matters to me.
As long as it doesn't affect anybody by doing so.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But speaking of anarchists, want to do some anarchy answers?
Let's do some anarchy answers.
Sweet.
Answers.
Hold the government!
Answers.
Hold the government! Sit fuck in front of your mom!
Fuck!
There goes our explicit rating.
Yeah, my mom's not here though. But
She's
anyways,
probably listening.
so I pulled up 4 Yahoo Answers. You haven't seen these yet, Jordan.
I have not.
You ready for these? Here's
I
the
was
first
going
one.
Pee.
My drunkenness is plateauing. What should I do?
Someone, please help. This is serious. I have our Bud Lights. I keep drinking them, and I'm not getting any drunker than I already am. Should I just go out and drive to a liquor store, get some vodka or something? Well,
This is 2 minutes ago.
no.
No,
You
don't drive.
don't drive because your drunkenness is plateauing, because that means you're already drunk, and that wouldn't be a good choice.
Jesus,
What you can,
my drunkenness is plateauing.
what you can do.
I'm surprised you spelled plateauing right.
That's impressive.
That is very impressive.
What I would recommend doing is putting a bag over your head and tying an elastic band around that.
Mm-hmm.
Breathing in and out probably like 10 times, or you could also count down the ABCs backwards while breathing in
So
heavily.
you just want to deprive oxygen from his brain.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, so I got a better. What you need to do is extreme exercise, no water, keep drinking beer as you exercise.
Oh, so you're actually trying to like be nice.
I'm going to get him more drunk.
Yeah.
Get him extremely dehydrated so the
Yeah.
alcohol goes into him system quicker. Yeah.
You could also put it up your ass.
People do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know why the fuck
Not-
you would want to do that. I don't think beer would do much.
Yeah, you never know.
If you have enough time, take your beer, put it in the freezer, and freeze as much as you can. And sometimes water that's in the beer will freeze, and you can pour off the content. You're taking more water out of the beer,
Mhm.
increasing the alcohol percentage.
Yeah. Just pour all that shit out,
Yeah.
and then do a shot of.
Or, I mean, if you're willing to do that, you might as well just still your beer more and just get more of the alcohol out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do whatever.
Or I'd suggest not drinking Bud Light, dumb fuck.
Maybe you should have thought about it before you started drinking.
Yeah. Okay, there's one down. What should I do after I finish Grand Theft Auto 5?
Well, you could always go in and, well, let's see. I finished Grand Theft Auto 5 already. I love the game, really fun to play, but I don't know what really to do after I'm done with it.
You take what you've learned in the game and put that towards creating a revolution.
I love the map, characters, everything. I don't want to not play it because there isn't nothing else to do. For example, in Saints Row, you can buy houses, buildings, clubs, your crew, a lot of things. Is there anything similar to that?
I say take it out into the streets.
Yeah,
Take what you learned, how to steal cars, run from the police, throw bombs, kill people,
buy a prostitute and kill
buy a
her,
prostitute
and
and
then take
kill
your
her
money
and
back.
take her money. All the great things you can do in this game. Take it onto the street.
Stunts.
Yeah.
I actually want to buy this game. I'm not gonna lie. I don't ever buy video games, but I like Grand Theft
Really?
Auto. I do.
You were like, I'm gonna buy. I never even finished 4.
What do you mean? What do you mean, really? That I don't buy video games too often.
No, I'm just saying this was one that you're like, oh my god, I gotta get it.
No, it's not like, oh my god, I gotta get it, but I would really like to play it, yeah. It looks very massive, and I mean, it's still on a 7-year-old engine, so it's like,
Yeah.
the next system over is going to be probably better, and they should have waited, but
I have zero
That's
time
it.
to play video games, ever.
that's my only problem.
Like, ever.
That's my only problem.
And if I'm gonna play video games, it's gonna be at the loss of someone else. Like I'm not gonna spend time with someone in my family or
Yeah,
work or
But you
working on the podcast.
play Age of Empires. That's a video game.
I play Age of Empires like once every 4 or 5 weeks. And usually I'll play when we're getting ready to do the podcast. So I'll get everything set up and then I'll start playing until you show up.
It sucks. I have gaming accounts. I'm a gamer, but I've only really been doing like iPhone games lately. Just
Dude, I'm
phone
addicted
games.
to Minesweep
Yeah,
on the iPhone. Yeah.
it's funny.
Dude, on the hard board,
school.
where you get 99 bombs,
Uh-huh.
I have a fucking 37% win rate. I'm getting that up there.
That's good.
Yeah.
So take that out into the streets during the revolution.
I
and-
will be able to snip out those landmines.
because like they'll have smiley faces and flags and
The
stuff.
flags, and
And
they'll be like, no. There's 6 bombs touching this
they'd
quadrant.
be like, "Oh, good."
Okay, let
Good.
me think. Let me go get this quadrant. Oh, there's only 4. Okay, I can figure it out.
And I'll put on sunglasses and smile once you get it all sweeped.
Yeah.
And then you can click on
You
me.
just stand in front of it. Yeah.
You can click on me to start a new game.
Hey. Fucking love Minesweep. Oh man.
But I actually feel sorry for that person because they're
Hold on.
probably
It's been out Friday.
Yeah, a lot of people like I think reviews just started popping up on Friday. I think it's been out since.
No.
Tuesday.
It came for sell on Friday.
Has it?
I believe so.
I know that some of the gamers said like, "Oh, I've just been playing it for the last 3 days and I just finished it."
Nope. You're right. It came out earlier.
I think games come out on
It was
Tuesdays.
Monday or Tuesday. It came out.
I know that videos come out on Tuesdays, except for in theater they come out on Fridays.
I only remember that because I remember somebody posting on Reddit a pitch sign at their local game store said we'll be closed. It was either on Monday or Tuesday, because all of our customers will be playing Grand Theft Auto.
That's
5.
smart for them.
It said because all of our customers will be playing Grand Theft Auto 5, and in parentheses, and so will all the employees.
That's actually pretty smart because a lot of customers aren't gonna.
Yeah, it's totally fine. Okay, should I get Beats by Dre Studio for $179.99?
No.
Why the fuck would you buy headphones for $180?
At Best Buy, they're on sale for $180, so they're on sale for that price. Been waiting a while to get some real studios.
So my question is, are they worth it?
I use these ones. They're probably like
There is a
$10.
difference. No, these ones were actually like 40.
Ooh.
Yeah, there is a difference between like $5 headphones and like
Yeah,
$30 headphones.
without a doubt.
But $180 fucking dollars. Yeah, you might get a little bit crisper highs and a little bit deeper lows.
But at that point too,
But why the fuck is anything worth that much? Like that. I mean, maybe if you're a studio engineer, but you're not going to be getting Beats if you're a studio engineer.
no. It's what's really weird is that once you get into that price range for headphones too, you have to kind of know what you want too. And I guess he knows what he wants. He wants these, but like certain headphones are going to have, higher peaks in certain areas
Yeah.
and lower things.
Depending on their diaphragm.
Yeah,
everything else,
and it honestly just depends on what you want. Like some dubstep people make headphones that really, really, really focus on just the bass.
You know what I want though? I want waterproof headphones, and then get the Life case for the new iPhone. That way I can go swimming.
What's the case? For
The Life
iPhone?
case. It's a complete waterproof case.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and that way I can go swimming with my headphones in and listen to music. It'd be easier to do laps, and I've always wanted to do laps and stuff like that.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. And that's still way cheaper than $180 buying the case and those headphones.
I recommend not.
Yeah, don't do it, dude. Okay, here's the last anarchy answer we pulled up today. Which of these 3 languages to learn to increase chance of becoming a millionaire? Mandarin, Arabic, or Hindi?
Mandarin.
I might study something like business or finance, not sure yet. China has a booming economy. Arab Union has oil. India has cheap labor.
Jesus Christ.
I don't even know where to begin on this one.
Good job asking Yahoo Answers too. I'm really proud of you. You're gonna go far in life.
Like, why focus on becoming a millionaire? Like, that's so ridiculous.
But Mandarin.
I mean, yeah, out of those, Mandarin.
Yeah.
India, they speak English. Like, you don't, like, come on. And I don't believe Hindi is the actual name of the language. I could be wrong on that. I thought it was something different.
I think Hindi's right.
Is Hindi right?
Mm-hmm.
I thought Hindi was just...
Maybe I'm
religion.
wrong.
I thought it was called something different.
I can't remember right now.
Because, like, where are they talking about in India? Because India speaks English.
I want rupees because of Zelda.
God damn it! I know they don't speak Hindi. That question's bothering me. I'm gonna look it up. What do you think they speak in India? I know they speak English.
English. I was gonna say. I have always liked India because
If you type in what language, first thing is what language is spoken in India.
no, it's just because they know. Google reads your mind.
Yeah.
Come on. Languages of India.
Oh, it is called Hindi.
I thought so.
Yeah. 41% speak Hindi.
As opposed to Hindu, which is the religion.
See, and I was thinking Urdu, which
Urdu.
5% speak. That's like next door. That's like Pakistan. Yeah.
How about you don't focus on being a scumbag?
Yeah, seriously.
has cheap labor.
And actually, if you're going for cheap labor, most that type of labor is going to Bangladesh now, anyways. As economies build themselves, labor gets more expensive.
John.
And that's actually why they're finding out. A lot more people are finding out it's cheaper now to get the labor done in the United States for items being sold. I should rephrase this. For a lot of industries now, due to the cost of shipping and the cost of labor in some of these countries, the country of purchase, it's actually becoming cheaper to manufacture now again. So, like, items in the United States, it's becoming cheaper again to manufacture in the United States again.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's insane. Anyways,
I
and I'm not saying that's across the board. I just know in some sectors that's becoming more true.
didn't care for those questions.
I don't like those questions either.
Why'd you choose them?
Yeah.
Because they were the first.
No, there wasn't very many good questions.
Can only breathe out of one nostril.
Question mark. Can only breathe out of one nostril?
Driving me crazy, and now I can't sleep because of it. What can I do?
Why do my dreams come true?
I'm so sorry.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Were we born to hate?
Were we born to hate?
Yeah.
Ugh, I don't like Yahoo Answers sometimes.
Yeah, I don't like it right now. There's not some very good ones up there. But
Anarchy Answers.
hold the government.
We're gonna try something new, right?
Yeah, I wanted to try something new. Something that we've been talking about doing as bonus content for the future. Maybe like half-hour segments.
Just doing it. I don't know.
We're just doing it. But yeah, let's make sure these people.
Do we have a segue for it?
No, not yet. What should we call it?
I don't know. With sad news. Just record that. And just...
Hold on. Do that one more time, a little more deeper. Get more deep dive in it.
Which side news?
Get it right in that microphone like Chocolate Rain.
Which side news?
Which side news?
Bang bang.
Okay, so you brought a couple news stories. What do you got?
Well, let's see here. 32,000-year-old plant brought back to life. Oldest yet.
That's fucking insane. Like, hold on. Like, what the hell? 34,000?
32,000.
Oh, 32,000.
Yeah, you missed 2,000 years.
Their dating might be wrong. It might only be...
Which is funny. It beats the world record by 30,000 years.
Way to go to beat that record. We're not just going to beat it a little bit. We're going to fucking smash that into smithereens.
Can you guess where? Guess where?
No, where? India?
Russia.
Oh, that makes sense, though. They actually they do a lot of science stuff like that. Like, aren't they drilling like to the bottom of Arctic lakes and stuff?
Yeah, that's actually kind of where they got these.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a feet may help scientists preserve seeds for the future.
No, so why does the article go into why we would want to bring back plant life that's 30,000 years old? Is because as global warming happens, we need to get those plants back.
Well, let's take a look. Here's the article segments that are bolded. Oldest plant ever to be regenerated has been grown from 32,000-year-old seeds, beating the previous record holder by some 30,000 years. Plant study may help seed vaults? ? Okay, so let's see. A Russian. Let me just read the fucking thing.
There's a little bit on. You can give us a quick synopsis.
It's by National Geographic News. Rachel Kaufman. A Russian team discovered a seed cache of Selene stenophila, a flowering plant native to Siberia that had been buried by an Ice Age squirrel near the banks of the Kolyma River. Radiocarbon dating confirmed that the seed was 32,000 years old. Mature and immature seeds, which had been entirely encased in ice, were unearthed from 124 feet below the permafrost, surrounded by layers that included mammoth, bison, and woolly rhinoceros bones. The mature seeds had been damaged, perhaps by the squirrel itself, to prevent them from germinating in the burrow, but some of the immature seeds retained viable plant material. The team extracted that tissue from the frozen seeds, placed it in vials, and successfully germinated the plants. According to a new study, plants identical to each other, but with different flowering shapes from modern S. stenophila, grew, flowered, and after a year created seeds of their own. I can't see any intrinsic fault in this article, said botanist Peter Raven, president of the Hermitage of the Missouri Botanical Garden, who was not involved in the study. Though it's such an extraordinary report that, of course, you'd want to repeat it. Raven is also head of National Geographic, so we don't care about you.
Where did you read this in?
National Geographic.
Okay.
And so, plants may help seed vaults. New study suggests permafrost could be a depository for an ancient gene pool, a place where any number of now extinct species could be found and resurrected.
That's mind-boggling to me, though.
Yeah.
Like, so do they believe that these could, grow themselves as ice retreats in areas, like in Greenland or?
I'm not sure. From what it sounds like, it looks like they, since some of them were immature and some of them were mature and some were damaged, they had to use material from each.
Oh, so they had to piece them all together?
Yeah.
That's interesting. Okay, so anything else with that one?
I was just gonna say that it's a lot have gone extinct that are super important to our ecosystem, and so I think it's kind of an interesting thought, but at the same time, it's kind of on the verge of that whole genetically modified thing.
Yeah,
so
yeah. But
it's a very.
I'm not a fearmonger when it comes to that stuff. I think a lot of it probably shouldn't be going on, but I don't think that genetic modification is automatically bad.
I think a lot of people are worried about the fact that if all of our plants are identical,
then one rogue
Totally.
germ could kill everything.
It totally creates havoc. Plus, we really shouldn't be growing monocultures like the way we do. It ruins everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's totally fucked up.
But if we're able to get seed vaults from old seeds and stuff and regerminate things, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. Especially as we need to adjust to changing climate again. Gotta love it. Okay, so this one came from Shreveport Times, right?
Okay.
And I've known this a little bit, but I didn't know about this one. So it's saying Louisiana guarantees private prisons in their state 96% occupancy, and if they don't meet that, they'll pay them anyways.
That's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. I knew the average was around 80%. They guaranteed 80%.
Yeah.
But this one, so they're saying that Louisiana is 96%. They have to give 96%.
That's fucking...
And so what they go into the article is that in Louisiana, they're imprisoning people for not low crime. So like,
well, you'd have to
tax evaders and things like that. They're putting in prison just to maintain that
jaywalkers.
Yeah.
I mean, in order to fill a quota, if people aren't committing crimes, you're going to look anywhere to find them.
The Louisiana Department of Corrections Secretary Jimmy LeBlanc said that this policy goes back 20 years, and we have never paid for an empty bed.
Wow.
And I'm proud of this fact.
Yeah.
Like, fuck.
It's super weird. I was in a private prison. I was in that.
They're way fucking worse.
They were. It was the worst place I've ever been. And I went to federal prison. So that should say something. It was a new facility. It was definitely a nicer facility than where I ended up doing most of my stay. But it was different. It was that weird, we're in this for money. We're not in this for rehabilitation. Even though, that doesn't make sense. But
yeah.
On that same note, I have another article about prisons.
Oh yeah, you do. Huh? I didn't even think about that. I knew you had brought that one too.
Yeah. In Brazil, reading books can shorten a prisoner's sentence.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Like, they should do that more, because you can get a shorter sentence by going to Bible study.
Yeah.
Like, why couldn't you be able to get, a similar reduction by, reading God Is Not Great?
Yeah, totally.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Not that,
So how does it work?
Well, not that I'm a fan of the prison industrial complex in any way, shape, or form. But the idea is interesting, and I think that if implemented in our current society, it would be pretty neat. Pretty much for every book that you read, you get 4 days less off your sentence.
That adds up quick.
Up to 48 days every year.
That's still pretty good.
And so what you'd have to do is just write. You have to read a book and then write a report on it.
So someone who has a 20-year sentence can really knock that down.
Yeah. I mean, I know it's not a ton of time.
Well, I'm sure there's other ways they could knock it down too. Like,
I
know a lot of places, education, you can knock it down. Taking self-betterment classes can take it down. Working can take it down.
Yeah.
So I think that's awesome.
50 days or 48 days is a significant chunk of
And
a
how
year.
much did you read when you were in prison?
Oh, I read every day.
Yeah. So you could have knocked your 10-month sentence down really fucking quickly.
Yeah, if it was allowed. Totally.
Yeah. That's
well,
awesome.
not really. I could have knocked it down a month.
Hey, a month is a fucking month, man.
Yeah, it totally is. I agree.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm trying to open this one up. I haven't read this article yet, but as it's opening up on my phone here, Danish engineers plan to send astronaut into space in a spacecraft made out of cork and duct tape.
Okay, continue.
It's in the Edmonton Journal, but it's, God damn it, I haven't finished reading the article and it's not opening up on my phone, so all I know is the headline. It's just how prepared I am. But fucking cork and duct tape.
That's amazing.
How awesome would that be?
That's way great. Do you think they could do it?
I mean, they have to do something else for the shell. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't see it making it very far in the atmosphere of space.
I mean, they're not going to send something up that is going to create crazy. You spelled that wrong.
Oh, I sure did. Thanks.
Not a problem.
Um,
But since that was not opening up, how about this one? It's in Rome Reports. The Pope Francis, idolizing money is the root of all evil. And I found this one interesting because I find what the new Pope is doing is gonna save Catholicism. I think
you think he's gonna save it from its
from itself.
declining?
Yeah. I think not that I'm a fan at all of Catholicism, but in the last little while he's really come out and he said, we shouldn't be focusing on homosexuality. We shouldn't be focusing on abortion.
He said that because I've heard him say otherwise about homosexuality.
Yeah, he just said that last week. He's saying that we shouldn't be focusing on that as a negative. Not that he's saying he agrees with it at all.
Okay.
He's just saying that that shouldn't be our focus. We shouldn't be out there preaching against homosexuality. And then he didn't he go to Brazil? Was it Brazil that he went and demanded to go to some of the shack towns?
Yeah, they were trying to. I don't know if it was Brazil, but they were like idolizing him and like showing him all these nice things, and he's like, "No, I want to see the."
So I think
he like scolded them for not taking care of the people.
Yeah, so I think he is bringing a fresh face to Catholicism.
Yeah,
and I think I would like to see it.
I
would like to see it. Just dismantle more, and more people will look at how fucked up it really is. But I think he's one of the smarter ones and realizes that society has changed from that hardcore fucked up ideology that they preach all the time.
I think the baby face of Pope John Paul III compared to Pope Benedict Eggs. Eggs. What I don't know. He had a creep face.
Yeah, the internet's going really slow today.
Yeah, it is. I was gonna mention another thing that I read. Again in Russia, there was some people that for the last 50 years have been taking the tamest foxes, like fur foxes, and constantly breeding them to domesticate them as animals. And now they're
to domesticate foxes?
Yeah. So they've been, for the past 50 years, they've been taking like the tamest like fur foxes, like really tame ones. And just selecting the ones that are most they're least afraid of humans, at the same time more docile, who want companionship of humans, and selectively breeding them. And now you can buy the domesticated fox breed. It's they ship it from Russia. It's like I think it's like $9,000 to ship one here. And then you have to get it delivered. So you could either deliver it by having them fly to your house and drop it off, or you can go pick it up. So on top of that $9,000, you're also paying for their airfare and everything else to get your fucking domesticated fox.
That is so fucked up.
Yeah.
Like,
you can get it from Florida.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but your internet's not working.
Yeah, I think I have to go restart the router.
Okay.
Yeah, which is weird. I'm on a fucking fiber optic line here. Okay, hold on 1 second. And we're back.
We're back.
I got that shit restarted. Okay. Reddit on Reddit.
Reddit on Reddit.
Reddit on Reddit.
I just think that the first thing that came up is pretty funny, because...
What's the first thing that came up?
It's, today I learned that the creator of NBA Jam hated the Chicago Bulls so much that he coded it so that they would miss the last-second shots against the Detroit Pistons. I just think it's funny because my friend Ian would appreciate it.
It's actually really funny that someone would take the time to do that.
Fuck them.
Today I learned that prisoners in the 1800s were fed lobster, and it was considered cruel and unusual punishment. Huh. Okay.
Interesting.
That's interesting.
That would be cruel and unusual for me.
Yeah.
Today I learned during a trip to Disneyland, David Rothenberg was drugged and burned alive by his father. He suffered burns on 90% of his body and survived.
This one's really interesting.
Like that.
Today I learned that despite geographically spanning 5 time zones, all of China uses Beijing time.
Wow.
That's interesting.
That's confusing.
That'd be way confusing.
Especially considering, I mean, I guess you get used to it. Be like, well, 3 o'clock in the morning is when I wake up. You know?
I couldn't imagine the United States doing that.
Oh, no.
We only span 3.
Yeah. That's crazy.
That is insanity. So, like, when it's 7 a.m. on one side of the country, it's 2 a.m. on another side of the country, but it's all 7.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
I
quite
guess you would
the
just
gap.
get used to it.
Yeah, I mean, you'd have to.
Huh.
That's what you do.
The one thing I don't get, talking about time zones, is the daylight savings. I still don't get it.
Just to compensate for something or other. I know that it was to give farmers more daylight.
I think that's a myth, someone said one
think?
time. I think I read something that it was a myth, that it had to do with, what was it called? It had something to do with money, though. I can't remember. Because, like, what doesn't give farmers more daytime? They wake up whenever the fucking they need to wake up.
Yeah, I know.
Like, it doesn't make any sense. Daytime is constant.
Yeah, it doesn't really make sense.
I can't remember what it was. Now I feel like an idiot. Oh. Do you have any more of a Reddit on Reddit?
I'm sure there is.
There.
What else are we gonna look?
Let's look up here on Reddit. I don't know. I thoroughly enjoy Reddit, but I'm
Love
not
Reddit.
like active. I'm not like an active participant on Reddit.
You're not an active Redditor?
No, not really.
I have more comment karma than I have link karma.
Yeah, I do too. I have more comment karma than you do, but you have more link karma than I do.
No, you have more link karma than I do, and I have more comment karma.
Is it the other way around?
Yeah.
I have like not very much. I'm like 90 comment and like 17 link, something like that. 18 link, maybe 20 link.
I have
now.
like 7 link, and then I have like...
Oh no, I'm 26 link
Uh-huh.
and like 80 comment, something like that.
Yeah, I'm like 7 link, and I'm like in the hundreds for my comments.
Yeah, because you did Photoshop wars for a while.
Yeah, that's how I got onto Reddit, is doing
Yeah.
Photoshop battles.
No,
'Cause they're funny.
Most of mine come from the vegan subreddit. I get in arguments on that all the time.
Yeah.
And then Teeth subreddit.
I think
Sometimes.
I think my user name on Reddit's now linked to me because of the posting on the podcast subreddit.
Oh yeah.
Because they're like, who does the podcast belong to?
Oh.
Whatever.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you posted us on there.
But I think I posted it under my name, so I think that they make it mine or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah. Mine's not hard to figure out. It's just my same as my Twitter.
Yeah,
Like-
mine's different than my Twitter though.
Yeah. I know what yours is. I don't know if you want to say it.
I don't care. Let's see. User Rocket Socks explains, what about Star Wars led it to becoming a cultural phenomenon in 1977? So that's why it's great. Let's do Explain Like I'm 5.
I like Explain Like I'm 5.
Or Explain Like I'm is also a good one. See. Explain Like I'm 5. Why is hair growing out of moles thicker than other hair?
That one is explained.
It's explained.
How do stocks work? Explain. I don't like this one. Explain Like I'm 5.
Ubuntu. Yeah. That's dumb.
That is way dumb.
Yeah. Why do humans call out in pain? Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Why do modern humans have to be so careful about diet, balancing carbs, proteins, fat, and ensuring that we have certain vitamins when early humans wouldn't have had to put any thought into it? Answer that one.
Like I'm 5?
Just answer it.
Like you're 5?
Answer it to the best of your ability.
Well, modern day humans have technologies that older humans didn't have. And those technologies allow us to take a whole field of sugarcane and put it into one can of soda pop.
Fuck yeah.
And so when we have the ability to do that, which is something that modern day humans wouldn't have been
Early humans.
Yeah, early humans wouldn't have been able to do at all, even taking an entire day or week's worth of doing it, then yeah, we have a different diet. So we have to monitor that diet a lot more than we'd have to back then.
You know, I would take it to this aspect also. Earlier humans and even humans today who don't worry about balancing carbs, proteins, and fats and ensuring all their vitamins, everything, is that food for them, even today, is a matter of survival. That's it. It's just about you need to eat to survive. And then, but today we now have the technology to understand more how food interacts with our system, everything, and all that stuff is about achieving the optimal from your food instead of just the survival. You know, so that's what I really think it is. I think that, you know, people choose to live, try to find that optimal, healthy lifestyle where you can balance, you know, and figure out what carbs you need when, what kind of proteins, what vitamins, instead of just pure survival, you know. But what sucks about the people now that are going for pure survival is that we do have all this shit that we can process and add these preservatives and make food extremely unhealthy. So even though you're just trying to survive, it is fucking killing you at the same time.
Yeah.
You know, where earlier humans didn't have to worry about that as much because their survival was just survival. But that being said, I do love me my Oreos.
I've had better.
What?
Duos. Just kidding.
I remember when Duos were the only alternative out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ugh. I'm so glad that Oreos are around now.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't like eating them that much.
I don't.
Like one or two is actually enough for me now.
I just don't. Yeah, I don't care for them. I threw some in a milkshake I made the other day. That was pretty good.
That's good. I like them in things like that.
Yeah.
But I like the cookie more than the cream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the cream more than
I'm a cookie guy.
I'm a cream guy.
Yeah. Yeah. I wish people could see that face you just made.
I want to see one other thing on here. Okay. Aside from the, why can a 7-year-old PS3 run Grand Theft Auto 5, but a 7-year-old computer can't? Explain the difference between communism and socialism.
67.
In Marxist communism, there is no state. There is a single global classless society that sees the means of production.
Meaning control of capital. Well, this is, I don't know, fuck.
A 5-year-old wouldn't understand the second line in that sentence.
They wouldn't understand the second or third word in that. And here's something that I have a problem with. I have a problem with people automatically assuming that Marxism and communism are the exact same thing.
Yeah, that bugs me.
That's just like saying, you know, all anarchists are like Bakunin.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not true.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I prefer Engelsism. It's funny.
Oh, that is funny. What are you looking up now?
Maybe that one's...
Explain like I'm a...
Have you ever heard that one?
Nuh-uh.
Let's see. It might be under fuck. Under fuck.
I bet you, I mean, I don't want to look at our fuck, but I know there's definitely one there.
What the fuck? Where's it under?
I don't know, man. I don't know what you're looking up.
It's explain.
You know, like
I'm a...
Listening to you try to pull up a subreddit is the
fucking entertaining.
The best entertainment radio. You see that I shouldn't say I, but we hung the flag up in here. The black flag.
I do see that.
Yeah. Beautiful. Did we ever post pictures of the black flag flying at the camp out?
You have the only picture of the black flag flying anywhere.
So no, it did not get posted.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I mean by that.
Explain like I'm a Calvin?
They have a subreddit and I can't fucking find it right now because can't think straight. It's explain like I'm 4. Explain like Star Wars.
I like to explain like I have ADD.
Explain like I'm high. Explain like you're drunk. You have to explain it like you're drunk. Oh, there's one thing on it. Okay, that's dumb. It's not mine anyway. Okay, I don't know. I can't think right now where it would be.
I don't know what you're trying to look up.
It's explain like I'm explain blank like I'm blank. So it'd be like explain helicopters like I'm a pirate with AIDS. And so people
will try to
explain something as like there's something else. Yeah.
That's confusing as fuck.
It's so funny. It's like explain the solar system like I'm whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've heard some good ones.
So what movies did you pirate and bring over today?
I
mean, which movies did you download legally and bring over today?
Didn't change my answer. I didn't.
Okay. Do you want to go watch some movies?
Yeah. Totally. I got like Hangover 3.
My dad needed to borrow a jump drive the other day.
Yeah.
And I plugged in the jump drive. I'm like, oh, look, here. There's like 30 movies on here. Do you want to watch one of them? He's like, what movies? I'm like, oh, there's Lincoln, and there's Les Mis. And
most of my jump drives are just full of movies.
Yeah.
It's like 16 gigs. 14's taken with movies.
Yeah, so he's like, I just drag them all on my desktop. So I dragged them all onto his desktop, and
that's a lot. Jeez, that's funny.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of which movies were on there. There was Machete. There were some older ones on there.
Movies.
Have you seen the Machete? Which Machete is not a shit movie.
What?
Machete is fucking awesome.
No, that's a good one.
Did you know they're making a Machete 2?
No.
Yeah. It looks dumb. It has Charlie Sheen in it.
Well, that's a good start.
What the fuck?
Yeah. That's a terrible start.
God, I shouldn't say loved. I really enjoyed the first Machete.
Yeah.
I think I'm pronouncing that wrong.
Totally.
How do you pronounce it?
Machete.
Machete?
Machete.
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 Is it like that?
Machete.
Let's go watch a Machete.
Machete.
Or is it Machete?
I'd say it's
Machete.
It's a machete.
Machete.
That's a machete.
Machete.
So,
I am like the worst with accents.
Explain Mario like I'm a plumber. I want to do that one now. I'm going to add that right now. So if anyone wants to explain it,
go check it out.
Cool.
Okay.
It's a be a Mario. On today's episode, you've heard the music stylings of Yippa. Never Mess with Sunday.
Propaganda. Note to self.
Moshang. Comfort Zone.
And as always, God damn it, you're making me laugh. El Comandante, which side are you on?
If I don't know how to say the artist's name, then I just go and it works. They're still getting acknowledged.
And as always, these episodes are brought to us by you. So go become a member or donate what you can. We ask $1 a show at the minimum. And become a member to help create new content. Yeah.
With love.
Peace.
We'll send you stickers. Stick them on yourself or on others.
Fuck shit damn.
Fuck shit damn. False?
Okay.
Harry?